In 1944, as the world emerged from the devastation of the Second World War, global leaders gathered in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. Their mission? To rebuild the global economy and prevent another economic collapse. Out of this historic meeting were born two powerful institutions: the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank, together known as the Bretton Woods Institutions. In theory, both institutions were designed to support all member countries, especially those in financial distress. The IMF was tasked with maintaining global monetary stability, while the World Bank focused on reconstruction and long-term development. They provided loans, policy advice, and technical assistance, tools meant to uplift struggling economies and promote prosperity around the world. In practice, however, their story has been far more complex and often controversial. Many developing or third-world nations argue that these institutions have, over time, served the interests of wealthy nations rather than promoting genuine global equity. The IMF and World Bank often attach strict conditions to their loans, a policy known as conditionality. Borrowing nations are required to reduce government spending, privatize state enterprises, liberalize trade, and remove subsidies. While intended to strengthen economies, these measures have sometimes led to job losses, reduced social services, and rising poverty, eroding the very foundations of development they sought to build. Critics point out that decision-making power within the Bretton Woods institutions is based on financial contributions. This means that developed countries, particularly the United States and major European nations, hold the majority of votes and therefore the greatest influence. Some economists describe this as a form of economic neo-colonialism, where financial aid becomes a tool for political and economic control. Many developing nations have found themselves trapped in cycles of debt, borrowing not for growth, but merely to repay earlier loans. This dependency has limited their economic sovereignty and long-term stability. Still, it's important to note that the IMF and World Bank have evolved over time. Today they place more emphasis on poverty reduction, climate resilience, and sustainable development. Programs such as the Heavily Indebted Poor Countries Initiative, HIPC, have offered debt relief and hope to many struggling nations. The central question remains: do the Bretton Woods institutions truly promote global development, or do they perpetuate a system that favors the powerful? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear: the IMF and the World Bank remain among the most influential players in shaping the destiny of nations and the future of the world economy. Understanding them is key to understanding the modern world.